The Aztecs. The name alone evokes images of blood-soaked temples and fearsome warriors. But is this portrayal accurate? Or is it a distorted image, warped by centuries of bias and misunderstanding? The truth, as is often the case, is far more complex. The Aztecs were more than just warriors and priests. They were architects, engineers, poets, and artists. Their capital city, Tenochtitlan, was a marvel of urban planning and engineering. To truly grasp the essence of the Aztecs, we must delve into the heart of their civilization. In the heart of Mexico City, beneath the bustling streets, lies a relic of a vanished empire. In 2015, archaeologists excavating near the Templo Mayor stumbled upon a massive structure composed of human skulls. This was a tzompantli, a skull rack, a testament to the Aztecs' unique and often misunderstood religious practices. The discovery sent shockwaves through the archaeological community and beyond. The media seized upon the most sensational aspects of the discovery. Headlines screamed about the Tower of Skulls, reinforcing the existing stereotypes of the Aztecs as savage and cruel. The nuanced reality of Aztec culture and belief was lost in the sensationalized narrative. To dismiss the tzompantli as mere barbarity is to miss its true significance. The skull rack was an integral part of Aztec cosmology, a physical manifestation of their complex religious beliefs. The Aztecs believed that the gods had sacrificed themselves to create humanity, and that it was their sacred duty to reciprocate this sacrifice. The tzompantli was a reminder of the cyclical nature of existence, the constant interplay between life and death. The discovery of the tzompantli often evokes a visceral reaction of horror. Yet the Aztecs were not alone in their practice of ritual violence. In Europe, heretics and those accused of witchcraft were burned alive, tortured, and executed in the name of religion. Was this somehow less gruesome? And the Spanish Inquisition was infamous for its cruelty. So with this perspective moving forward, let's try understand the Aztecs' actions within the context of their own time. One of the most common misconceptions about the Aztecs is that they were heartless and desensitized. The Aztecs believed that those chosen for sacrifice were honored emissaries to the gods. They were treated with respect and reverence in the days leading up to the sacrifice. Families believed their loved ones were embarking on a journey to become one with the gods. The Aztecs, despite their acceptance of sacrifice, were not immune to grief. They understood the pain of loss and had developed elaborate rituals and customs to cope with death and bereavement. The Aztecs sought meaning in the face of mortality, finding solace in their traditions and the strength of their community. The image of the Aztecs as perpetually blood-soaked warriors obscures a crucial aspect of their civilization. Tenochtitlan was a vibrant hub of art, music, and intellectual discourse. The Aztecs were renowned for their beautiful poetry, intricate featherwork, and sophisticated understanding of astronomy and mathematics. To overlook this is to deny them their full humanity. Contrary to the popular image of the Aztecs as a militaristic society, education played a central role in their culture. The Aztecs believed in nurturing young minds, regardless of social standing. both boys and girls were required to attend schools. Although the curriculum differed based on gender roles, storytelling, poetry, and music were integral parts of the curriculum. The Aztecs' commitment to education is a testament to their sophistication. To truly grasp the depth of Aztec civilization, one must look beyond the battlefield and into the hearts and minds of its people. The Aztecs were masters of their craft, using materials like feathers, gold, jade, and obsidian to create objects of exquisite beauty. Aztec poetry, often recited or sung, provided a window into their souls. Through their art and poetry, the Aztecs revealed a side often overlooked. The Aztecs' emphasis on warfare often leads to the assumption that theirs was a strictly patriarchal society. However, this view overlooks the nuanced reality of gender roles in Aztec culture. Childbirth was seen as a battle, a courageous act that mirrored the bravery displayed by warriors. This signifies the profound respect the Aztecs held for women's strength. The elevated status of women in Aztec society extended beyond motherhood. Unlike many other civilizations, the Aztecs recognized the importance of educating both genders. Women possessed the right to own property, inherit wealth, and represent themselves in legal matters. This societal structure provided Aztec women with a degree of agency and autonomy. While Aztec men waged war on physical battlefields, women were tasked with maintaining cosmic balance. Their battleground was the home, the temple, and the spiritual realm. Aztec women were the keepers of tradition, the guardians of rituals that ensured the well-being of their families. Their roles held profound religious and societal importance, demonstrating the deep respect the Aztecs held for the contributions of both genders. To comprehend the purpose behind the Tzompantli, we must delve into the heart of the Aztec worldview. The Aztecs viewed the universe as a dynamic force, locked in a cycle of creation and destruction. The survival of the universe hinged on a balance maintained through sacrifice. Many ancient cultures recognized the potency of sacrifice to ensure the natural order. For the Aztecs, this cosmic bargain was tied to their creation myth. They believed the gods sacrificed themselves to bring forth the sun, moon, and humanity. Human sacrifice was a sacred duty to repay the gods and ensure the sun continues to rise and fall. Pretty deep, huh? Modern minds, steeped in logic and reason, often struggle to grasp the motivations behind Aztec practices, particularly the ritual of human sacrifice. However, such interpretations fail to capture the true essence of Aztec belief. To understand the Tzompantli, we must shed our modern sensibilities and see the world through Aztec eyes, where the physical and metaphysical were blurred. The Tzompantli served as a tangible link to the unseen world, a physical manifestation of the cosmic cycle. Skulls were offerings, a testament to the sacred debt owed to the gods. This wasn't a place of death, it was a threshold, a reminder of the fragility of life and the sacrifices demanded by the cosmos. The Aztecs, so often relegated to the shadows of history, branded as barbaric and bloodthirsty, deserve a more nuanced narrative, one that acknowledges the complexities of their civilization. While their practice of human sacrifice remains a stark and unsettling aspect of their culture, it should not eclipse the richness and depth of their achievements. The Tzompantli, the imposing skull rack that continues to fascinate and repel in equal measure, serves as a potent reminder of the dangers of viewing the past through a simplistic lens. It's easy to recoil from the unfamiliar, to judge the beliefs and practices of another culture through the prism of our own values. But to truly understand the Aztecs, we must resist this urge to simplify, to categorize, to reduce their civilization to a caricature defined solely by violence. They were a people of contradictions, capable of great cruelty and great compassion, driven by a worldview that, while strange to us, possessed its own internal logic and coherence. They were artists, poets, astronomers, and architects, their legacy woven into the very fabric of Mexican identity. Their cities, their art, their poetry, all stand as testaments to their ingenuity, their creativity, and their enduring presence in the tapestry of human history. The Aztec story is a reminder that history is rarely black and white. The victors, as the adage goes, write the history books, and in the case of the Aztecs, their story has been largely shaped by the accounts of their conquerors, the Spanish conquistadors, who painted them as savages in need of subjugation. The discovery of the Tzompantli, while initially reinforcing these stereotypes, also provided a chance to revisit the past with fresh eyes and to question long-held assumptions. To engage in a more nuanced dialogue about the nature of the civilization itself. The Aztecs, stripped of their demonized image, remind us that even the most seemingly alien cultures are products of their time, shaped by forces both internal and external. Their stories woven into the intricate tapestry of human experience. By embracing the complexity of the past, resisting the urge to judge, and by not imposing our values on others, we can look at the Aztecs with a clear and impartial perspective. History is not a static, but a living, breathing entity, constantly evolving as new discoveries come to light, as perspectives shift, and as we, the inheritors of the past, strive to make sense of the world our ancestors left behind. The Aztecs, in all their complexity and contradiction, beckon us to approach history with humility, curiosity, and a willingness to embrace the unknown.